have made this quite a long time and it may be updated, so this will be sort of a prototype breakdown since I may update this more and more. Anyway, on to the video. Hey everyone, Dave here. I'm gonna be talking about this folklore I've made that would have really anyone or say any pet of theirs. Now yes, while it does pretty much show my evil counterpart called Eved slash Deved technically. However, it'd be like this with anyone else, honestly, and it really would. I will also say this concept of my own folklore here was made not, but also almost long ago, even before, well, this time of date. Also, yes, even though I've made 2 videos related to this concept of this folklore, but hey, better than nothing, you know? Alright, let's start the breakdown. So there'd be so many types. So far, I've shown one that is similar to a typical murderer, but has a few different unusual abilities. How it would affect someone from the start if a certain amount of anger, resentment, possible unstableness, and possibly anything else related to that as shown on screen. Those mentioned adjectives will form inside the body of anyone, sort of like a parasitic-like fashion, while not necessarily themselves not infecting, say, any other people, but only just the person that is also them. But only just the person that is also them. However, after a while, things would get worse and worse, and even the entity would, for the victim to spit it all out in a morbid way. After it spit it out, it might usually slither away just like a snake, parasite, or what have you. Eventually, in this sense, the entity will latch onto the same person who spat them out earlier. While it consumes that person's body, they may still look like themselves, but will have bright red eyes, possible glowing veins, and many, well, still working on a few more visuals to come for it. And depending on the victim's name, it would be spelled backwards for the entity itself. That can look like their same name of their victim. You're watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie right now. Also, as a side note, one of the original videos says about from the beginning, the rest from when it shows my sig fig spitting out Eved from the mouth to the ending didn't really happen in real life. It just happened in a film sense and purpose. Okay? Okay. Back to the folklore. Once the entity is on the same person, it affects the victim's brain, making their evil slash not good or anything related to that self show to try to make it clear. Making others suffer, miserable, in fear, worried about the victim themselves, and so on and so forth. But there is and will be ways to save the victim from that version of themselves. If the victim themselves, at any point in time, realizes what they're doing. So once they do, since that entity is on the victim, the person will literally rip them off of their skin. But it won't mean they'll go away. Even eventually making themselves a physical body out of their own energy, making them slightly different, but also slightly the same as the victim's appearance. Okay, now I'm at the part where it's the last bit, so here we go. This folklore is showing the concept that everyone, yes, and that would include maybe cats and dogs, we all do have a dark side, or a bad side, or whatever you want to call it. Now, yes, in every media, it is shown, but not in this way of sense, pretty much. And I wanted to, brighten that light, if you know what I mean. Anyways, thanks for watching this breakdown. I hope y'all have a happy Halloween and a happy November. See ya later.